decorator.
Yeah.
Okay? All of us, I don't care what type of home you've got, all of us have something we want to hide.
Yes.
Whether it be the recycling cans, the trash cans. For me, my big oil tank that stores the oil for the furnace is smack dab 4.5 feet away from my kitchen door. Why the heck they put it there, I have no clue. But that's where it's been.
That's a strange place to have it.
The place was built in 1790, so I'm not moving it. You brought this to us last year, blew out of here. We could not get it back in. Good luck finding this anywhere else. It's the only privacy fence that I've ever seen that actually looks a little classy. It's not white plastic, it's not, and it changes its shape and its size according to what you need.
Yeah, so right here it's about 50 inches tall, how I have it totally collapsed in.
Right.
And about 1 foot wide, and you can go all the way, oh my goodness, you can go all the way down to 10 feet. And this is about, I would say, 1 foot tall here, maybe 10 inches. So completely customizable. It looks amazing.
And what's
all
it
willow
made
wood. It's willow wood,
out of?
and it's hand cut.
These are real. These are real branches of willow.
Yeah.
Willow is an amazing material.
Yeah.
And then what they did is they took the finest silk florals. These are artificial leaves.
Look at that.
But they're artificial leaves that were created for outdoor use. So they're UV resistant, they don't fade, and you're in a position now where things look a lot better.
And I mean, my goodness, yeah. So now it is so beautiful, Dan. Not only does it give you privacy, and this is from Compass Home, which is a great innovator in very beautiful high-end indoor-outdoor items. I mean, that post that you're seeing right there, look at the before and after. It's gorgeous. Maybe you have some damage to a stucco wall or an area that you can't afford right now to do those expensive upgrades. And
does that look familiar?
We have an unreasonable amount of those in my neighborhood. My brother-in-law always made fun of us for that, but great way to cover up those, cable boxes. I just love it. So many great ideas.
For me on my property, and again, I've got some limitations just because of how old the place is. We wanted privacy. I was not going to put up white PVC because white PVC, first of all, is expensive, and it just doesn't look right for an old farmhouse.
And how pretty does this look?
Chain link.
Beautiful
Didn't
lattice
look
design.
great.
I know, this is ugly. And look, we've got our trash can back there. So
I'm got to put the trash can somewhere.
I'm just going to set this up here. Now, we're giving you 12 zip ties.
Right.
Okay? So I'm just setting this here. I actually have a hook on each end. We will give you these 12 zip ties, so you don't have to worry about it. You can use rope, whatever you want to put this up. And my goodness, the difference is incredible.
We have lattice work that was just wooden lattice.
Yeah.
And it really was unattractive. And this replaced that. You can use it as whether you want to use it as a barrier, a little bit of security, a little bit of privacy, or if you just want to use it as ornamental to look better.
And I mean, I have 3 up here, and I didn't even have to do any measuring. Maybe if it was a little bit lower, I just put it a little bit higher. I use this on a hook here. Okay, so if you have any kind of a hook in your wall, it works that way as well. And it's
it
just,
holds up to the exterior.
Yeah.
When did you bring this to? Was it?
This was
about February though?
Yes, of 2015. It was a year ago.
Okay, so I've had mine for a year.
Yeah.
It still looks brand new. I don't bring it inside. It rains, it snows. We had a hot summer last year, and mine has held up perfectly.
It's lovely. And listen, maybe you have that low area under your deck and you're hiding all of your old equipment.
For a lot of us, that area underneath the deck, the only option we had available to us was trellis. And trellis still doesn't conceal everything that's back there.
And look how pretty that is. I love that there's so many options here. We have one hanging. Now I'm going to just easily put this other one up. You know, Roxanne, who's going to be in the show a little bit later, she said, I do trade shows. So maybe you'd like to do the trade shows and you need some kind of an instant beautification. This is such a great way to do it.
I'm really impressed by the way in which it's made. This is all done by hand. There's no machinery in the world that can do it. They start with willow wood, and they're good sized, twigs of willow, and then they hand twine some of the best artificial greenery that I've seen. And at this price, I think it's very, very reasonable.
You know what, and Dan, the reason why it took us so long to bring it back is because that willow wood has to be harvested.
Right, and they're made by hand.
It's not always readily available, so.
This was gone early in the season last year, and people are picking up more than one. Multiple purchases always seem to be the way to go with this. The full dimension is you can go about 10 feet if you squish it down to about 10 inches to 12 inches. But then it's just a giant accordion, if you will.
I mean, this is not only easy to decorate with, but you are going to have so much fun decorating with this. And, you know, look at that. I mean, I'm not completely 100% gone here, but there is so much that you're hiding.
But you've got some privacy. Yes,
exactly. I could wear my pajamas. I could sit out on my deck with my coffee cup. You know, it really affords you some luxuries that maybe you don't already have.
And it gives you an embellishment in an area that usually you just really can't do anything else with.
Yeah.
The only other option was wooden or plastic trellis, and it didn't look that good. This, even up close, gives you a beautiful, rich, dark green look, and it's an instant fix at a price that's affordable. That's under $30. You should read the reviews. This is a 5-star reviewed item. That center column disappears in the summer months.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, and you know, I love it too. We have Cottage Farm Echinacea that's sitting out here on our set. So you can put this with confidence where your real plants are and your real flowers are, because it really does look real. Maybe you love the idea of growing ivy, but that can really wreak havoc on a house stand.
Yes.
So if you grow ivy, you know that you're not going to be taking that ivy down, because you'll be bringing your stucco or your, you know, your
on the videotape, and I don't know if I missed it already, but a lot of housing developments in suburbia, the electrical boxes, big green boxes, are smack dab right in the middle of the yard.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that is my house.
You have one of those.
Again, yes. My brother-in-law thought that was hysterical until it happened to him. So, but this is a great option for hiding that.
Yes.
There's no watering at all. There's no care at all. You have lush
Now, what you may want to
greenery.
do, if you're going to put it in a freestanding area, is you may just want to build a small support frame from, you know, pressure-treated wood or something of that nature.
Right. I mean, it's you know, it is willow wood. It is breathable. So when you put this up, the wind is going to be able to go through it, which is nice. But I mean, look at that. It's instant beautification. Maybe you want to work inside or on the top of a shed or on the top of a pergola, right?
We've had over 1,200 people already who have picked it up. So that tells me there's 1,200 people who are thinking about their own property and going, I know exactly where it'll fit. I know exactly where I want to put it. It's really a great modern solution.
It is so much fun to use. I mean, really, it's just like you're playing an accordion almost. It's that beautiful lattice work design. It really is pretty. It's constructed so well.
Michelle, when's the last time you've been to, and you and I both live in the same area, when's the last time you've been to a home center?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. If you look at wooden trellis and then look at the cost of plastic trellis, they're darn near the same amount of money as what we're talking about here, only this now disappears.
It's disappearing, and it's gorgeous.
I think it's wonderful.
Realistic.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you
so glad you brought it back,
man.
especially in my program. We've got more as we continue. This is just going to be a fun day. It's a whole 24 hours. We're just talking about getting ready for spring, and we are indeed getting ready for spring.